Hello and welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew, and tonight we're talking a little bit more about this Activision Blizzard acquisition from Microsoft. So if you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. This one here might be a little bit salty, just because, well, it's not going to be salty. It's just going to be realistic. So if you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. Okay, so I've watched a few videos now from the PlayStation fanboys, that are strewn across YouTube at the moment. I don't get how these guys can be so excited every time PlayStation makes an acquisition. They buy up Spider-Man, they buy up. PlayStation does whatever they want to do, and they're like, oh, well, don't worry about it. PlayStation's the leader and stuff. But Xbox starts buying stuff and starts taking this generation way more seriously than they probably... I'm not going to say than they probably ever have. They really had taken Xbox seriously, back through 360. Xbox One, they bombed out with that, with the whole TV thing. That kind of set them back a little bit. But this generation... They come out with an amazing console. The Series X is a literal freaking beast. The Series S is a freaking beast as well. And then you can stream these games, all next gen games. You'll be able to stream them to your older Xbox consoles. Xbox is in a position that PlayStation thought they were in. Let's put it that way. PlayStation thought they were the market leader and thought they were going to continue to lead that. And that's why they came out all cocky this generation, being like, oh yeah, we're going to raise the price. Our games are worth it. We don't care about the power in our console. We're just going to worry about an SSD that, I mean, frankly, let's really look at this, man. Like, I would much rather play games that look better with native resolution than checkerboard any day of the week. I did watch a new video today on Horizon Forbidden West, where they're introducing the cast, and they showed more more cutscenes and more gameplay and stuff, and it looks impressive. There's really no way around it. That game looks impressive, and I'm super excited to play that when it comes out in less than a month. That's awesome. That's my most anticipated PlayStation game that's been announced so far. So I'm really looking forward to that. But we got to accept the fact, man. Like, these fanboys, they seem to think that Xbox bought Activision to put Call of Duty on the PlayStation. Mark my words. Okay, mark my words. They might be on there for a little while this generation. They might. That's possible. But you can bet your bottom dollar that Call of Duty is going to become Xbox exclusive within the next few years. It's going to happen. I mean, you'll still get your Warzone cross-gen or whatever. Well, not cross-gen, but, cross-platform or whatever. It'll probably still be multi-plat, but I just do not see Microsoft investing that money to keep holding PlayStation up. PlayStation makes a really good amount of money off of Call of Duty. They do. And let's face it, Call of Duty is a console seller. When Microsoft announces, the sooner they announce that Call of Duty is going exclusive, that they're going to sell Xboxes faster than they've ever sold Xboxes before. And that's a fact. That is a fact. I mean, a lot of people buy PlayStation, but dude, I mean, bring Call of Duty back home. Call of Duty was the 360 generation on Xbox. Xbox is back. Xbox is here to play. Xbox is going to be investing money in these acquisitions because they got to fill Game Pass. They have to. And whether they like it or whether these Sony fanboys like it or not, I mean, that's just the way it's going to be, man. Like, PlayStation will be able to stand on its own. They should be. I mean, like, I love their first party exclusives. I would buy a PlayStation for those. I mean, but dang, man, Call of Duty's worth all of them. Call of Duty's worth every PlayStation first party exclusive, period, hands down. Like, every year a new Call of Duty comes out, and every year they blow everything out of the water. They sell more than any game. So if you think about it, Call of Duty is the biggest freaking franchise in the console space. Like, it just is. It sells more copies than everything. So I don't know, man. Going to Xbox is definitely going to put Xbox selling a lot more consoles this generation. It's going to look better on Xbox now. It's going to play better on Xbox now. There's not going to be any more of this well, it's getting to 120 frames on the PlayStation, because it's not going to be on the PlayStation anymore. They'll be better optimized for Xbox going forward. That's just a fact, and that's something that, you know, people are going to have to start looking at. I would never on this channel advise you not to buy a PlayStation. If you're a PlayStation fan, like, yeah, buy a PlayStation. If you're an Xbox fan, buy an Xbox. But this generation, I do think that you'll want both. I want both. I have to have both. I can't live without either my PlayStation or my Xbox. Like, I couldn't do that. I love the fact that I get to play whatever games come out when they come out, and I don't have to sit and pick and choose. Now, a lot of people call me a fanboy on this channel, in the comments and stuff. I am pretty happy about what Xbox is doing. That's no secret. Like, I'm not lying about that. And I did make this channel an Xbox centric channel because I believe that there's just more excitement around Xbox. There really is. There's more excitement. There's more good news coming out of Xbox all the time. There's more stuff to talk about. Since I started this channel, Xbox has fed me enough content, enough stuff to make content. PlayStation has not done that. There's really nothing to talk about on PlayStation that often anymore. And it's because PlayStation is being a lot quieter this generation. They're not out there making waves. They're not out there doing things that are getting people excited. They're trying to float across the finish line off of the success of the PlayStation 4, and I don't think that's smart for them. I've been saying this for a long time. Like, do I want PlayStation to fail? Hell no. No, I don't want them to fail. I love their freaking games. I love Sony first-party games. Do I want them to... It's not that I want them to compete more. It's I want them to restore that hype that I used to have for PlayStation. Then I don't feel this generation. I was pretty hyped for PlayStation 4. I was pretty hyped for PlayStation 3. PlayStation 5, I just didn't have that hype. When they came out and they were telling us that the system is going to be less powerful than the Xbox Series X, I just was like, oh my gosh, man, why would they do that? Why would they do that this generation? You know, I don't like having to see the PlayStation first party studios have to use magic. I want them to be able to have the necessary power to bring their visions to life completely without having to rely on like checkerboard rendering and stuff like that. I really do hope that they can build a solution like DirectML or DLSS for the PlayStation 5 that will work and do better this generation. I think that would be awesome. But as it sits right now, once we start seeing that on Xbox, man, things are going to change. Things are going to be a lot more different. You know, VRS and stuff like that are already starting to come out. We're already starting to see games take advantage of those. You know, Fidelity, FX, Super Resolution. We're starting to see that in some of these titles coming forward as well. But like, I don't know, man. I don't know how PlayStation is going to compete with Xbox going forward. It really does kind of feel like Xbox put this news out there right on the cusp of when Sony's going to announce Spartacus, and Call of Duty on Game Pass. Spartacus is literally dead in the water. And I mean, I've been saying this, you know, during the live streams today. You know, even if you get PlayStation 1, 2, and 3 games on some kind of backward compatible thing, those games are not going to hold up unless they get some sort of resolution treatment. It's going to have to happen. With Xbox backward compatibility, the reason why it's so successful and it's so good is you get 16x anastrophic filtering across all your titles. That makes all your textures look better. Some games are getting bumped up to 4K. That obviously makes them look better, especially on the Xbox, the original Xbox games. Those are all running at 4K with Auto HDR. You get the Auto HDR, which looks great. You're getting FPS boost on some of these titles, like some of those Xbox 360 games they brought out. You're getting FPS boost in those. You're getting so much extra added enhancements to these backward compatible titles, whereas on PlayStation, dude, if they just come across as are and they're just barely, they're just backward compatible, like they are not going to hold up that well. And your PlayStation 5, if you bought a PlayStation 5, chances are you bought a 4K TV. And I'm going to tell you right now, a lot of that stuff is not going to look good on a 4K TV. It doesn't matter how good your 4K TV upscaler is, that is not going to look good running a 480, what are they, 480p all the way up to, well, I mean, some of those PlayStation 1 games aren't even 480p. Yeah, dude, I don't know, man. I don't know how good that's going to scale up. It's going to be interesting to see. I hope the PlayStation can pull it off and be able to pull off, something that Microsoft does with like enhanced backward compatibility. Because if they don't bring enhanced backward compatibility, wow, like what's the point? Like seriously, what is the point? If the games look so bad you can't even play them, I don't know. Like I bought Mark Cree. It was a PlayStation 2 game. It does work on the PlayStation 5. It was like backward compatible with the PlayStation 4 or something. So I know they can do this. I mean, obviously, if Mark Cree works, I played that, and because of the art style of the game, it does hold up, all right for the most part. But you can definitely see the age in that game and just how just how rough it is. So that's something that we really need to look into. And if they could find a way to enhance the backward compatibility, I think it would be a far better solution to. I don't know, man. I think Spartacus is dead on arrival. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's backward compatible, if it offers a 6-hour freaking demo of their games. Like, I just don't think that is a. I don't know. I don't think that's something that's going to be. I don't think that's worthwhile. You know what I mean? Like a 6-hour demo for a subscription price. I mean, if the price is the same, I mean, if it's $10 and you get PlayStation Now and you can stream your old games backward compatible or whatever like that, or be able to play them natively or something, like maybe it'll be all right if it's $10. But I mean, if you're paying more than you're paying for PS Now or whatever, or PS Plus, I don't know. I don't know if it's going to necessarily work out in the best way, because $15 for Game Pass Ultimate, yeah, dude, that is such a good deal. That is such an amazing deal, especially with all the games that we've gotten lately. That's a good deal. And now you're going to have Call of Duty and all of the Activision properties on it as well. Yeah, dude, I don't see how PlayStation competes with this going forward. I mean, yeah, they might keep Call of Duty on PlayStation, whatever. I mean, it's their money, it's their investment. They did it. It's up to them. I think that'd be foolish to keep it on PlayStation. They should just make it Xbox exclusive, but maybe there's laws, or maybe they'll have to sign contracts or do something to make it so they have to keep it on there, but I don't know. I don't think they would. I don't think they would have to. I've never seen PlayStation have to do that with any of the stuff they buy. And let's face it, dude, if this was PlayStation buying Activision, we would not be having this discussion. Nobody would care. They would tell us, suck it up, get over it, don't worry about it. If you want to play it, buy a PlayStation. Well, I'm here to tell you right now, if you want to play Call of Duty, buy an Xbox. That's the safest route to go. If you want to play Call of Duty, just buy an Xbox. Get yourself a Series X or a Series S, and you will be able to play Call of Duty regardless, no matter what. You'll get to play it. And you'll get to play it on Game Pass. You won't even have to spend $70 on it no more. So it's a win-win for you. If you're a Call of Duty fan, I highly recommend buying an Xbox, because you will get the best version. And you will get that day one on Game Pass from next year on. So yeah, if you like this content, if you thought this was good, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Memberships are open on this channel, so don't forget to, if you want to be a member, go ahead and sign up for that. And yeah, we'll definitely see you in the next one. Thanks for stopping by.